Hey everyone, it's Melinda with Tailored and Teal. I have a random Tuesday off because I have a doctor's appointment smack dab in the middle of the morning, and it didn't make sense for me to clock in early, leave, and then come back and clock back in to work for like maybe an hour or two. So I took the day off. But after the doctor's appointment, I am going thrifting at the Salvation Army. It's one of my favorite locations in this area. I haven't been there in months, several months. I did just go to the other Salvation Army in my area on Saturday, so 2 days ago, and it wasn't great. There was a lot of worn donated pieces, no good brands. I did pick up 2 pieces, but they were just kind of bread and butter, so I'm hoping today will be a lot better, and let's go see what we can find. All right, I have made it to the thrift store. I had to stop and use the restroom at a gas station because this one does not have a restroom, and I have like nervous bladder problems, so if I know that there's not a restroom, I feel like I have to pee all the time. That might be too much information, but I'm sure we have all encountered thrift stores with no restrooms before. It kind of sucks. And I also picked up some water, so I have my water bottle so I don't get dehydrated. I just had a snack. This was actually really good. It's like the consistency of a brownie and cookie together, very soft, and then there's peanut butter inside, and it has some protein in it so I don't get hangry. And then I'm gonna go to Panera afterwards. So I'm taking myself out on a day date, and I'm very excited. The thrift store doesn't look incredibly busy, which is nice. The parking lot is not full. Hopefully they have a cart for me, so let's go. Here I am in the store showing you my first find. It is a purse that was in really nice condition, and all of the rest of the purses were pretty bad. This section here, which is a very small section compared to the rest of the store, is their electronics, games, and puzzles. I normally don't find a lot of things in this section, but I always look just in case. I'm always looking for vintage complete games and also sealed puzzles because those can potentially do good, depending on the brand and the subject matter. This store is probably about 70% clothing, and then the rest of it is like hard goods and some books and DVDs. Now we're over here in the actual hard goods section where things are just kind of strewn about. I did look at this Avon plate because some Avon things can do well. I wasn't expecting this when I pulled it out though, so I struggle getting it back in. I do think that this is primarily a clothing donation location because, like I said, it's mostly clothing. This was foreign, but I didn't really recognize it and it looked kind of new, so I kept it there. And then this I thought could be a good find, but the set wasn't complete and there was some chipping on some pieces. I think it's either chalkware or just ceramic. Look at these poor shelves. They're so sparse. I picked up this vase because I had just found another vase previously that I did purchase, and you'll see it in the haul later, but it turned out to not be anything, or at least there were no markings on it, so I didn't think that it was anything, but you will see me pick it up again right here. I was convinced that it was something, but it really wasn't. And they do have a decent size DVD, VHS, and also book section here, which is nice. The clothing is all individually tagged. They don't have a set price on anything. You can see here that the dresses are ranging from $4.99 up to $8.99, and some new with tags can even go further. And I always start at the dresses first because they're higher up on the racks and it makes my arms hurt. So I try to get that out of the way, and the rest of the racks are thankfully right at my eye level. This was an exciting find, and I was low-key freaking out. I did have to unrubber band a rubber band that they put on the bottom. That's why it's all wrinkly there. And I'm struggling to show you the other tag so that you can see the actual name of it, which I will not pronounce because I don't want to butcher it, but it is like a Scandinavian brand. There it is, 100% linen. Here we're going through obviously the jeans section. I don't really ever find anything in the jeans section because they're usually very, very worn. And as you can see, most of the jeans start at $7.99. There were quite a few blue and green tags, which were half off, but no desirable brands, of course, that I wanted to pick up. And usually this section is so tight that I have to like, you know, separate with both hands. And it was very light in the jeans section this time around for some reason. And then this, I was not expecting. Holy moly. You'll see it later on in the haul, but I was like, I was actually convinced that it was fake. And now we are celebrating with lunch at Panera. All right, I am back home after eating Panera, and I also went grocery shopping too because I needed to get that out of the way. And I'm coming home with 2 grocery bags full, pretty much full. According to my receipt, I got 12 items, which I think is correct. At least I hope so, because that's what she rang me up for. And I spent a total of $67.40. Most things I did try to get half off. I think there were a few things that were full price, but I always try to get the half off as much as I can. This time it was green and blue tags were half off, and then yellow, which I didn't even see any yellow tags at all. They were $1.49, which they used to be 99 cents. So inflation, what are you gonna do? $1.50 is still a great steal though. I got 1 hard good item, and as you can see from the clips that I showed you previously, the shelves were a little bit bare. So I did pick up this brown vase. I'm assuming that's what it's for because there's 1 hole. I thought maybe something was missing here, but it's not. There's literally no chips or cracks. And you can tell it's made by like mixed materials because it's kind of textured. And I just thought it was really cool and definitely different looking. I paid $4.99. And on the bottom, there is a signature. I have no idea what it says. I couldn't even read it in the store, but it does say made in Sweden, which was another reason why I picked it up. Didn't look it up, but I'm confident that it'll sell for, you know, at least double my money. I only picked up 1 purse. It is Le Sport Sac in this beautiful brown color. It's one of their smaller bags with an adjustable crossbody strap. Very clean inside. In fact, I think there's still like a silica packet down there or something. No, that's just a tag. That's just the tag that's folded in on itself. And I did pay $5.99 for this. This probably won't sell for more than $18 to $20, but it was in such good condition, and compared to the other purses that were there, which were in terrible condition, I did pick this one up. And now all of the rest are women's clothing. They kind of move things around in this store. They used to have the men's section in the back, but now they swapped it. So the men's section is now up front because there's less of it. And then the women's is all in the back. And I can't tell you how many full racks of Nuwa Tags Zara pieces I found in this store. There was like 2 full racks of dresses, Nuwa Tags. There was an entire row of white Zara jeans, Nuwa Tags, and then there were also 2 additional full double racks full of Zara clothing. It definitely put into perspective of how much extra Zara produces and that they really are a fast fashion company. I didn't look up any of the styles. Honestly, it was a little bit overwhelming, and Zara doesn't really do great for me to begin with. So I just left those be. I let everybody else have them, but they were 60% off the price tag of whatever Zara was asking. I literally just got home, didn't put any of these into inventory, didn't take the price tags off, so you will see. Like I said, green tags were half off, so this was half off of $5.99, so $2.99 I paid. This is the brand Peyton Promise? No, Peyton Primrose. What is it? Yes, Peyton Primrose. It is a size 1X. I looked up this brand on Poshmark, and some people were saying that it's Anthropologie. I'm not going to put that it is, but I thought it was so cute. It's striped. It's gonna be hard to show because it's an open front cardigan. Oh gosh, this is, you know what? Let me just try it on. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, all right, so it is a striped brown. There's like some purples in there. It is an open front cardigan, but it does have these little fringes down on the bottom hem. It was in really nice condition. It didn't feel like super worn or anything, and I can probably get about 18 to 22 for this. And it was plus size, which is good too. I have sold this particular skirt once before, but it was all black, and I think I got it from ThredUp's Outlet Center. This is an Anthropologie brand, and this is Girls from Savoy. This is a size medium large. It is structured, but also very stretchy, and it has some like glitter in it maybe, but it is a striped skirt, and it is textured as well. I did pay full price for this. I did pay $5.99 for it. This next brand I was not expecting to find in this thrift store at all. It's a pretty expensive piece, and these pieces can go for a pretty good penny. So it's Gudrun something something. I think it's Swedish or Netherlands, and it is 100% linen. It is a very long dress. It has like 3/4 length sleeves. And it has these patch pockets up front. And like I said, it is just a very long dress in excellent, excellent condition. And I'll show you a better tag down here. Very exciting. I don't know what the style is, but when I typed in this designer's name and just dresses, the solds were, you know, 50, 60 above. Very exciting. Another linen piece that I had to look up the brand because I've never heard of it before, and I actually found 2 pieces from this brand, probably from the same customer. So this is Match Point. I paid half of $8.99. Oh, I also paid half of $8.99 on that pink dress as well. And this is a 100% linen dress with some pleating here. And then it's kind of like a midi length almost. And I just realized that there is no size tag, so that's kind of a bummer, but unless there's a tag that I can't see. And let me grab the other piece from this brand too. This one was hiding in the shirt section. Yeah, see, this one actually does have the tag underneath, but it's probably from the same person, so it's probably the same size. Again, I paid half of $5.99. This is probably like a tunic. It could even be like a mini dress. Is that a stain? No, I think it's just a shadow from being folded. I hope so. The lighting in thrift stores are terrible in order to find stains and things like that. So yeah, this is either a tunic or like a mini dress, but it does have button details everywhere, and it is 100% linen. And when I quickly looked up comps, these were selling anywhere from $25 to $30. So new brand for me to look for. Another linen piece. This is the brand Lou & Grey. It is a size large, and it is like a peachy brown color moto style jacket with the kind of asymmetrical zipper there, zipper pockets in front, plain in the back. And I did pay half of $6.99. This one I did not pay half for. I paid full price of $7.99. But it's Lafayette 148, and it's a size 10. It does need a slight sweater shave in certain parts of the material, but it is a leopard print or animal print, I guess you could say. Little blazer. It looks like it's 3/4 length sleeves. There are pockets up front. Actually, they're fake pockets, so they just flap like that. They don't actually open. It is lined inside, and there is something in it that is making me very itchy, so it might be wool of some sort. It is, yes. It's 39% wool. I can tell just by touching it, and also it gives me itchies in the nose. This was awesome and was not expecting at all. I paid half of $6.99, and this is April Cornell. There's her tag there, and then here's, oh, it's really hard to see there, but size extra large, and this is a floral vest. I think this might be wool as well, wool of some type. It does have a little belt back here. Ooh, there are fuzzies everywhere. Let's see what the tag says. Yes, 70% wool, 30% nylon, and the lining is poly silk. So this was a nice find. I didn't know that April Cornell made clothing. I thought she only made like house goods and bedding and things like that. Next up, I found a gray sports bra. I did pay full price of $3.99. This logo is Calia by Carrie Underwood. There's some mesh detail in the straps here. And then you turn it around and there is an adjustable strap here in really, really nice condition and still had the padding in it. And then the last item I paid up for. I couldn't find this particular style anywhere online. I may not have been putting in the correct style number, but I tried my best. It is Lululemon. I did pay $14.99 for it. I don't know if that is too much or not because I couldn't look up this specific style number. It smells very strongly of fabric softener, which is good. I guess it doesn't smell bad. So it is a zip up hoodie, super, super soft. It does have thumb holes here. This big logo on the back hood. And then the back is just plain. And it is lined inside with fleece. And it is a size 10. Here we go. That was exciting. I was not expecting to find that. And in fact, there was a reseller there that I'm pretty sure had already gone through these racks. So maybe this one just came out and he missed it. And I could tell he was a reseller because he was wearing a Patagonia hat, was searching in the women's section and also had a really full cart. So I'm happy that I found this instead. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know if I paid too much for this Lululemon sweatshirt. I don't think that I did because even if I make double my money, I'm still profiting, and it's like one of those things that you just can't leave behind. Now, if it was priced at $30, I would have left it behind, but $15, I'm okay with paying that. One of my goals for 2023 is to get back into the thrift stores and find items that I want to list and I want to source. I hope that all of my future thrift trips are as good as this one, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the thrift stores instead of doing wholesale and getting garbage. Thanks again for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!